Imagine for a moment, if you will, a mother that's just got up. She's running late. And the day before at work, she was told that if she's late anymore, that she would be fired from her job. She puts her 5-month-old son in his car seat, and she's in a hurry and does not put her seatbelt on. She's driving on a curvy road, going very fast, much faster than she should be on that road, and she flips her car, and she is ejected and thrown out through her sunroof. The car lands on her head. Her only extensive injury was her head injury. 2 days later, she was taken off life support. By now, I'm sure everyone has heard of the campaign Click It or Ticket, which is a campaign to make awareness to wearing your seatbelt. According to Motor Trend magazine, 1 out of 7 people are still not wearing their seatbelts. And as of about a year ago, I was one of those 7 people. According to the Motor Vehicle Association, traffic accidents kill about 50,000 Americans every year and seriously injure another 3.5 million. 50,000 people being killed each year is equivalent to a 747 jumbo jet crashing every other day for a year, according to Motor Trend magazine. According to Consumer Research magazine, automobile accidents are the leading cause of death for people of high school and college age. Recently, it's been about a year now, we had a high school senior and one that had just graduated the year before. They got killed, and neither were wearing their seatbelts. She was about 2 weeks from graduating, so that was a very tragic situation. By wearing your seatbelt, you can save yourself from being part of these statistics. These statistics they're overwhelming when you look at them. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety, 13,000 lives could be saved yearly by the use of seatbelts. A study by the Motor Vehicle Association showed that the chance of individual death and injury are reduced 50% when you have your seatbelt on. What are the benefits of wearing a seatbelt? If you're in a burning or submerged car in water, if you do not have a seatbelt on, more likely you're going to hit your head, possibly become unconscious, and then there's no way that you're going to get out of the vehicle because you're going to be unconscious. There's no way to get your seatbelt off or worry about getting out of a fire in that instance. And according to the Motor Trend magazine, 0.5% of auto accidents that include the burning and submerging of cars in water, it's 0.5% is the only percentage. So it's a very low percent considering the other things. A lot of people say, well, if I wear my seatbelt, then I possibly could be, trapped in. And they are very scared of that. And that used to be one of my fears until I read the statistics. Also, a lot of people say, I can brace myself before the crash. Most of the time, you're not going to see the vehicle before the crash. You're not going to have time. I was in an accident 6 years ago, and I didn't have my seatbelt on, and I hit my head, and the officer said, what'd you hit your head on? I totally do not remember. I don't have any recollection of what I hit my head on. But just, try to remember to wear your seatbelt. That's the main important thing. And my friend Leslie had on her seatbelt. She would more likely be with us today. And my favorite thing is, you're only hurting yourself. No, you're not hurting yourself. Ask Daniel. His mother wasn't at his first kindergarten. And she wasn't at his graduation or his wedding. So, ask yourself, who are you really hurting? Or are you only hurting yourself?